What is up, guys? Welcome back to Punk Rock Radar. And today we are doing a little bracket tournament of the greatest pop punk song that is the theme song for a kid show. There is, in fact, multiple of these I found out. I kind of had this idea for a while, knowing that there was, obviously Bowling for Soup and Simple Plan and these types of bands have done theme songs for cartoon shows. But I was looking it up, and there are a ton of them. So I thought it'd be fun to have John here. We're gonna react to each one as it goes, and then do like a little tournament bracket to kind of figure out like what's the best one, what's the best pop punk kid show theme song. So, John, what do you think of this idea? And have you heard of any of these shows?
I think I've heard one of these theme songs, which is Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay.
I almost all of these shows I've never even heard of before. So
This will be
yeah,
funny then. I've heard of a good bit of these. We're about like I think like almost a 10-year age gap here,
yeah.
maybe a little less. And I definitely remember a lot of these shows. Some of them were actually later where I stopped getting interested in cartoons. And so like I've seen them like one or twice when I was bored watching Cartoon Networks, but I really don't know too much about them. Some of these are like pretty bizarre looking shows. So yeah, we're just gonna play kind of like the intro tracks, go one by one, play one, play the next one, and then discuss which one's better, and just keep going through until we crown ourselves a winner. But I guess let me tell you guys what our matchups are today, which you could probably see on the screen here. But we've got What's New Scooby-Doo up against Generator X, Craig of the Creek up against Total Drama Island, Sonic X up against Beyblade, Hi Puffy Amiyumi versus Johnny Test, Phineas and Ferb versus 16, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX versus Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Malcolm in the Middle versus Power Rangers Ninja Storm, and My Life as a Teenage Robot versus My Dad, the Rockstar. So just an absolute stacked lineup of shows here. But our first matchup is going to be Scooby-Doo versus Generator Rex. So we'll start with checking out the Scooby-Doo theme song. So, like, John, I guess whenever you're ready, we'll hop into Simple Plans. What's New Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, and I just want to say before we start, all-time cartoon theme songs are the original Ninja Turtles one and the original Power Rangers. Those are my like benchmarks for like cartoon intro songs.
That's fair.
So
That's fair. So how good do these pop punk ones fare up against the Teenage Mutant? I mean, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one's kind of like a 10
it's
out of
amazing.
10.
Yeah.
No,
It's so good.
it's gonna be tough. I don't know if any of these are gonna compare, but we'll see. I don't think John has heard probably 90% of these, so it'll be
No.
interesting. So whenever you're ready, I'll play this. What's New Scooby Doo?
All right, let's get it rolling.
Here we go, man.
What's the Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. You're gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. We're traveling back to you.
Pretty incredible how long Scooby Doo has lasted.
Yeah. This show's still on.
We're gonna solve that
What's up?
This show's still on.
Yes, yes.
What's the Scooby-Doo? Don't look back. You may find another clue.
You never heard this one?
No, this is good though. I like
It's
this.
good, right? It's a banger, right? We're coming after you. I've watched a lot of this.
See you, Scooby-Doo. The trail leads back to you.
Some advertisements for I don't know what's going on here, but
This is gonna be a tough one to beat.
yeah. So we'll end it there. But basically, I think most people consider this as one of the best early 2000s like theme songs. So yeah, this is we're starting with a giant here. This is right. What do you think of it?
I've heard MXPX play this. I have not heard the Simple Plan version, but this is really good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like a fun song. Yeah, this is legitimately good. But next up is up against Generator Rex, and then we'll decide which one's the best one. And then I'm assuming you never heard of Generator Rex.
No.
It's from the makers of Ben 10, which you probably also
Nope.
have never watched. And the theme song is done by Orange, which is a pop punk band that was signed to Hellcat Records. So get ready for this.
All right, let's hear this.
Scooby-Doo. So make ready, start a revolution. Make ready, we're gonna have a dynamic. We'll start a revolution. So make ready. So make ready, start a revolution. Make ready, start.
Looks like the most generic comic book superhero. Not
Oh,
bad,
nice and
though.
short.
Nice and short, 20 seconds. We like that. So, out of these two, which one do you think is the best, John? I'm curious.
I would go Scooby-Doo hard. I thought
Hard, yeah.
I thought Generator Rex, it was decent, right? But I
Yeah.
mean, that Scooby-Doo one was that slaps, man. I would go
Yeah, I
Scooby-Doo.
know. I put the Scooby-Doo on a playlist.
Yeah.
So it's a banger. There's another one. It's like a Zombie Island. There's a song. I forget what it's called. But this guy called NateWantsToBattle did a pop punk cover of it. It goes so fucking hard. I'll have to send it to you
Oh,
after
dude.
this.
That Nate Wants to Battle. There's this. I don't know the show. I didn't know who he was. There's this show called Undertales, and
Okay.
he did a cover of that theme song. It's incredible. It's just an instrumental, but
Oh.
it's awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but I'll link it down below if anyone wants
Yeah.
to hear it. It's like such a good cover. But so yeah, Scooby-Doo's moving on like hard.
Yes. Yeah,
it's gonna be-
that's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be very tough to beat. So so next up, I believe we have Craig of the Creek versus Total Drama Island. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Craig of the which one's first? Craig of the Creek. Pretty
Yes.
sure.
Craig of the Creek.
Yeah, so Craig of the Creek is done by Jeff Rosenstock of Bomb the Music Industry and Arrogant Sons of Bitches fame.
Jeez.
Yeah. So this will be interesting to see what Jeff Rosenstock did, which is kind of cool because now my friend's son is like a fan of Jeff Rosenstock because of this. I think this is the newest show that's on here. So whenever you're ready, John, we'll check out Craig of the Creek.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Who's gonna help when the danger overwhelms and the mysteries are piled high? Who's gonna be around, never gonna let you down when you run a wild ride? Your friends are always by your side. Each time the creek is gonna sing a die. Each time the creek is gonna sing a die.
All right. That was Craig of the Creek. Short and
I like the
simple.
short ones. Yeah.
I like that. I thought that was pretty nice. So kind of like bordering if it's a pop punk song, but I kind of think it is. So
Yeah.
it seems like a good one.
That,
So
to me, that was all right. I would say that's my least favorite so far.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's going up against Total Drama Island, which is a Canadian show, which got super popular. I think it has many.
This is a kid
versions.
show.
Yeah, these are all kid shows. Yeah.
It sounds like it'd be like one of those like hedonism
Well,
A&E shows.
It's I think it's parodying like reality TV shows
Yeah.
like Survivor and stuff like that. So it's like Survivor for kids. So, but whenever you're ready, let's get into
All
it.
right, let's hear this thing.
The moment that I'm doing fine, you guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous.
Oh, look, we got a bunker.
Live close to the sun. Oh, pack your bags, cause I've already won. Everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day. Cause I wanna be
I like
famous.
Yeah, it's good. Oh man, kind of goes hard. And there's a goth girl.
Yeah, who is that by? Who did you say?
I don't know. I didn't look up this one. I forgot to look it up. I'm not sure who it's by. I was trying to find. There's a couple of them I found out. Some of these are just done by kind of like in studio artists who kind of just like work with, who just make theme songs and stuff, which is kind of crazy. But I have to look it up.
Yeah,
We'll have to
I
double
like that one.
check.
I think that's way better than the Craig at the Creek.
Oh yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, this one goes hard. So Craig of the Creek's like a fun little intro, but I like this kind of goes in. Total Drama
Yeah.
Island. Definitely taking the W here. I agree with you. So Total Drama Island is moving on in this matchup.
Hell yeah.
And the next side. What do you are any of these shows like interesting you? Like you look at them, you're like, I could watch a few
No.
episodes of this.
I'm not. I honestly like. I like a lot of nerdy stuff. I'm not a cartoon. I barely watch TV at all outside of like sports.
Fair.
So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be watching any of these. But the theme song's good.
I watched the first season of this. I remember me and my brothers, we were always excited because every week when it was premiering, it was literally like a reality show where they voted people off. So we were always like, oh man, we had our favorite person and everything. It was pretty funny. It was a fun show. So banger intro too.
Yeah.
But next up we've got kind of we're entering like a different realm here, which we've got Sonic X up against Beyblade, which I've seen a couple Sonic X episodes. They used to be played on like Kids WB, but I didn't even know there was like a Beyblade TV show. I've
never heard of Beyblade.
Beyblade's like it's a toy top that you kind of spin. It's like battle tops, and they have their own TV show. But which is
that like
funny.
it's like the new Pogs?
Yeah, I mean, for the 2000s kids, like it's the new back then.
I never heard of
2003. It was all over the playground when I was in elementary school. But yeah, I guess we're starting off with Sonic X here. And so, like, whenever you're ready, John, we'll hop into it. All right, here we go.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Moving at speed of sound, quickest hedgehog around. Found ourselves in a situation, stuck in a new location without any explanation. No time for relaxation. Don't wait, don't think, just go. Sonic, he's on the run. Sonic, he's number one. Sonic, he's coming next to one. Sonic, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Sonic, gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Sonic X.
Okay.
Man, that bass was thumping in that one.
I know. I just like the Sonic, he's on the run. Sonic, he's number one. I'm like, yeah, they really thought that one out.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it wasn't bad, right?
It was fun. Yeah,
I thought
it
was okay.
The little chorus is catchy. Gotta go fast. Faster. But yeah, I guess it's going up against let me get this one queued up here.
The top.
Real quick. Yes, the Beyblade. So
all right, Beyblade. You don't have Drama Island or Scooby-Doo, so the bar is low.
Yeah. So here it is, Beyblade theme song, queued up whenever you're ready,
Let's
John.
go.
Let me know. All right, man. Here it is.
Promising.
Picking up speed, running out of time, going head to head, it's a way of life.
Dude.
Yeah, this is
Down,
I didn't expect
The Lawrence
that.
arms.
Yeah.
let's play.
Is it the Lawrence arms? Or is it-
No, it sounds like it
Yeah, it
almost.
totally does.
Yeah.
Bring it out at the speed of sound, gonna rip it up, now the bet is down, with the team with the bang. Our gang's the one that's gonna win.
Oh man.
Let's play.
It's like a sleeper hit right here, dude. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Let's play.
Damn, dude.
Holy shit. Dude. Dude, Beyblade goes hard. Holy shit. That's crazy.
It's
That-
totally Beyblade here. That was awesome.
That was rad. That was like a good song.
Yeah, it reminds me, like you said, Lawrence Arms, and like a little. Do you remember the band The God Awfuls? They put out an album on Kung Fu.
Yes.
It reminds me of that.
Oh, dude. So I looked this up. It's some guy. Oh man, what's his name? But it's not like a punk band. It's like a guy who is like in this rock band. I think called like one of them is called like Switchblade something. He's like a Canadian artist, but he looks like he should be like the lead singer of like 3 Days Grace or something. Like he does that whole dress. Like he dresses like Chris Angel. His name's like Lucas something something. I forget his name, but it's not like a pop. It's not like a punk band that does it. It's like kind of he does this kind of like weird rock music and stuff like that. And he was in some famous reality show called Rockstar Supernova.
Oh,
So,
dude, this would have been a
yeah.
fun one to do live, actually.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it would have been. Yeah, but we're here now. So
Yeah.
I mean, so Beyblade is definitively taking it here, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be tough to beat.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey, you know what? I'm getting. My only concern is I'm gonna forget what these sound like when round 2 rolls around. We may need a very small refresher.
If
for
we
each
need a
one.
refresher, we can do it. So, but we're moving on to the last of the left side of the bracket here, which is going to be Hi Puffy Amiyumi
Yeah, whatever.
Versus-
Those are words, I guess.
versus Johnny Test. So whenever you're ready, we'll queue up Hi Puffy Amiyumi, John.
Let's roll it.
That's basically
Okay, I was
it.
gonna say, is this like
Yeah.
a 3-minute like song for a TV show?
The only one I could find to add to the playlist had the intro and the credits. so it also plays the ending of the show. But
It wasn't
what'd
bad.
you think?
It wasn't
It wasn't
bad.
bad. It was fun.
Yeah,
So-
it was middling, I think. It was
Yeah.
it's very Japanese. I'll say.
I mean, it was, and we also just came off the heels of like the Beyblade song, which it's like one of the hardest
yeah.
songs I've heard on here. So Beyblade one is going to be tough to beat. So, but let's move on here to Johnny Test whenever you're ready. And Johnny Test, you'll tell me if the theme song sounds familiar at all to you. All right,
All right, I'm ready. Let's hear this.
here we go.
Got a head of fiery hair and a turbocharged backpack. The genius sisters use him like a lab rat. The neat freak dad at home, a super busy mom. The boy's best friend is a talking dog. That's right. 3 extreme teams in an air-breathing shark. Mega action game controller skating in the park. A Pharaoh booster bling bling, what do we make of this? Johnny Test. Johnny Test. This is the life of a boy named Johnny Test. Johnny Test. Johnny
Gosh, so much is going on in this
I
theme
know.
song. I'm getting like a headache. All right, ADD the show right there. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
That was too much.
When you said sounds familiar, I thought it was gonna be like Johnny Test thinks we're sellouts or something.
No. It's everyone says the intro sounds like American Idiot.
Uh,
So,
yeah, maybe a
you
little
wanna
bit.
be in America? It's the same thing. Where it's the 2 chords, and
okay.
the drum. Yeah, a lot of people think it sounds like American Idiot by Green Day.
I mean,
So,
these are like the my least favorite. I mean, whatever wins gonna get destroyed by Beyblade.
Roy by Beyblade absolutely stomped. But if you had to pick one between Johnny Test and Hi Puffy Amiyumi,
What do you think? Like, what do you think here?
honestly, I think I like the Hi Puffy Amiyumi one
too.
a little more.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a little more fun. The Johnny Test one is kind of boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So I guess we're having Hi Puffy Amiyumi moving on to get absolutely just skull crushed by Beyblade, which is a very funny sentence to say. So, but let me see here. What do we have on the other side? Okay, so it's going to be Phineas and Ferb versus 16. So I got to load up this Phineas and Ferb video. So give me 1 second, John.
You got it. So I'm a Bowling for Soup fan, but I don't know if I've ever heard that. I've seen them play it live, I think, but I don't know if I've ever actually heard the studio version of this song.
Well, you're about to now because I've got it queued up. So whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. It's
Here
June
we go,
3rd.
man.
104 days of summer vacation, then school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving a monkey a shower. Surfing tidal waves, creating nanobots or locating Frankenstein's brain.
It's over here!
Finding a dodo bird, painting a continent, or driving our sister insane.
Phineas!
As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall.
Come on, Barry!
So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence!
Okay. So that it is. That is the Phineas and Ferb theme song.
I don't think I've heard it, man. I was not expecting like a ska style song.
Yeah, they have like a little ska part to it. So it's a fun theme song.
Yeah, it was good. I like that one.
It's good. Yeah. I love the intro too. With there's 104 days of summer vacation. It's very catchy.
Yeah,
so,
this was good. This is gonna be another tough one to beat, I think.
Yeah, so I gotta queue up 16 now, so give me a second here. And
the 16 is that to me this screams Canadian.
I feel like it has to be Canadian as well. Total Drama Island was also Canadian. So whenever you're ready, we'll get into I got it queued up the 16 intro.
All right, let's go.
Which, as two 30-year-olds, we're gonna be watching all these weird like shows for like tweens and judging them. And that's what we do here. Sounds like the Friends intro.
Oh yeah.
Life begins after school. That's when we bend all the rules. Time to hang with all my friends.
Looks really ugly.
We like to be together.
Yeah, it looks like one of those
in a place where we belong.
It's like
free
cheap.
explainer
I'm
video.
16, starting to find my way. Got a new job, gonna start at the mall today. Thank God I'm on my own for the first time. I'm 16, life is sweet when you're growing up so fast. You gotta make the good times last. I'm 16. Gotta make the good times last.
I just realized it's 16 and they're 16s, 6 of them. And they must be 16. Yeah,
Dude,
okay.
I feel like there's two things working against this song. It's the subject matter, number one. Number two, the vocals.
The vocals are
Yeah, the vocals are bad.
Yeah, there's way too 16.
Yeah. It's
Oh my
Phineas and Ferb all day, right?
Oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb easily takes this one, dude. So I mean, the 16 one's fine.
bad,
it's not the
yeah.
worst one we heard, but yeah. And so next up we have what's the next one on the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
list
GX.
Yes. This is I was a Yu-Gi-Oh fan as a kid, and I love this theme song, so I'm curious what you think.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like Pokemon, right? Kind of.
I mean, no, but it's all right. So I mean, they're both card games, but the Pokemon is not. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Show is about the card game. Like the Pokemon show is about like the world of Pokemon. So.
All right. I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! So.
Oh, it's all good. I already can tell. So let's do it.
Chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard. Finding trouble, never looking too hard. Well, back at class, they never taught us this. Some things you gotta learn, hit and miss. Tough times, hard climbs, we'll take them on
This is
together.
good, dude.
Right now,
I know.
let's go! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Generation X. Game on, get your game on. Come on, you better play your cards right.
Game on, get your game on.
Great and win this fight.
Look at the solo.
We'll make the grade somehow. Yeah! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Game on, get your game on. Come on, you better play your cards right. Come
Play your
on and
cards
get your
right.
game on.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
play your cards. So I think the premise of this show is they're going to an academy for how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So they're all students at the school of playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It's pretty funny.
It's called GX for Generation X. So these are all like 50-year-old people doing this.
Yeah, these are all Gen Xers. I don't know why it's generation. I think X must just be like extreme, like generation extreme. I have no clue.
I'm thinking of my mom going to learn to play Yu-Gi-Oh at some like academy. They're rounding up all the Gen Xers at the diner on Sunday morning.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna put on some Springsteen, and you guys are just gonna play some cards. All right,
but the important thing is here that the song was awesome.
This song is pretty good, right? Yeah.
It's a top 3 or so far.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But next up, we're up against, what is this up against exactly?
The Sweet Life.
Okay, so that's on here. Okay, so whenever you're ready, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Let's do it.
Another Disney Channel show. Here we go.
Here I am in your life. Here you are in mine. Yes, we have a sweet life. Most of the time. You and me, we got the world to see. So come on down.
This is the worst.
Weird.
Yeah, this is the
Just
worst
regular
one.
people.
So come on down.
Yeah, the wordplay too.
You and me and you, we got the whole place to ourselves. You and me, we got it all for free. So come on down. This is the sweet life. We've got a sweet life.
All right, so that was The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah, that was ass.
Kill- Hey, that's it was barely a pop punk song, I will say.
Yeah.
It was listed on the on Reddit as a pop punk song. I mean, it definitely had a little bit, but yeah, that was basically just like what I think about when I think of like boring Disney TV show theme songs. So
Is this show still on?
no, these kids are much older now. They're they're kind of doing.
It looked dated, so
yeah, this is like early 2000s. I mean, this show was beloved by a lot. It's probably one of the most popular Disney Channel shows back in the day, but I never really watched it too much. So
I think we're going Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like,
yeah, obviously, Yu-Gi-Oh kicks the shit out of Zack and Cody.
Okay.
Get game on, get your game on. Come on now, battle, play your cards right. So, and now we're going with what's next here.
Malcolm in the Middle. I know this one.
Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm not a big fan of the show, but like I've definitely seen the show and heard this song.
Dude, I love the show. That's crazy.
I think my age demographic like just missed Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, I didn't watch it till like a little later, like because it was airing in like the early 2000s. I went back and watched it. I loved it. So
I think I was in college when this came out, either college or maybe high school. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. All right. So whenever you're ready, we'll do Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm ready, sir.
Let's do it.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now.
I remember this rocking a little harder.
You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. Life is unfair.
Sorry, what did you say? It's hard to hear when
I remember this rocking like harder.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I still think it's good. So this is They Might Be Giants.
Yeah, it feels like toned down. I remember it being like a little faster. I could be wrong.
Maybe it's like the season 4 through 5 one. They remixed it or something like that.
Yeah, this was. I remember it being like the guitars being louder too.
Yeah, it could also be how it's uploaded to YouTube. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it's getting handicapped by that though.
It's getting a little handicapped, but I still think it's a banger. I feel
it's pretty good.
It's still good.
I remember it being better. I will say that.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think you're right. I think I do remember it just kind of going in a little harder. So, I'm not sure if if it sounds weird to anybody, any Malcolm in the Middle fans out there, let us know down below. So, but it's going to be up against, I believe, the Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Yeah,
correct.
The original
All
Power
right.
Rangers one is going to be tough to. It would be tough to beat.
Yeah, it would be tough to beat, but sadly, it is not pop punk enough.
Yeah.
It's like a funk rock song, I'm pretty sure.
Like
But hold on,
Dragon Force meets 80s cartoon.
Yeah, yeah. So hold on, I gotta load up the Power Rangers here, so give me 1 second to queue it up.
Oh.
Okay, and whenever you're ready, we've got Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
All right. I'm ready to turn on the TV. Let's do it.
Here we are.
Deep in the mountains, secret ninja academies train our future protectors. Ancient scrolls told of 3 who would be chosen.
This guy's a terrible narrator.
3 who would become.
Power Rangers, go! Ninja Storm! Let's go! The call is on. Their force is getting strong. They'll have to break the weather. Ninja Storm, stand together. Storm will grow. Waters flow. Power Ranger, ninjas go. Power Rangers, Ninja Storm is growing. It's growing. Power Rangers, go! Ninja Storm! Let's go! With the speed of the wind, go! Instant like thunder, go! Power Rangers, go! Ninja Storm! Let's go! Power Rangers, go! Ninja Storm! Let's go! Power Rangers, go! Ninja Storm! Let's go! Power Rangers, go! Ninja Storm!
All right,
Yeah.
jeez. Another ADD ass show.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So these poor teenage boys. I guess they really thought they couldn't pay attention to anything.
They did give them the teenage girl midriff though. That'll be enough to satisfy them.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good.
There's both of these two, man. Malcolm in the Middle and Power Rangers. I'm a little disappointed by both, just because I remember them both being better. Like, I've never seen this show, but
Yeah.
I would say the original Power Rangers theme song beats the shit out of this one. And
Oh,
Malcolm in the Middle,
easily.
I don't know if I'm having like a Mandela effect or whatever, but I remember it being better.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still lead Malcolm in the Middle over the Power Rangers Ninja
Yeah.
Storm song, like definitely. I mean, I think the Power Rangers Ninja Storm song kind of sucked.
Yeah, it was
Um,
boring.
Yeah, it was super boring. So
The
do better,
production was very strange too.
it was super compressed too. I don't know if it was the upload or not. I'm finding these just randomly on YouTube. All right, so
This
this
was
started-
the heavy petting zoo version of the song.
yes.
It's just so muddy.
It was the double platinum.
Yeah.
Full Circle by Pennywise. All right, so this is our last 2 matchups before we go to the second round and kind of figure this out here. So I gotta load up My Life as a Teenage Robot. So give me 1 second here.
Is this like a Tron style show?
My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Like,
That'd be fun.
I have
That'd be
no
fun.
idea what this is.
If it was like we're about to get into it. So whenever you're ready.
Let's do it.
5 o'clock, get a call to go blading at the skate park down by the mall. But my mom says I gotta prevent hostile aliens from annihilating us all. With the strength of 1,070 men, I guess I really shouldn't complain. Still, I wish I could go for a walk without rusting in the rain. It's enough to drum my praise. So welcome to my life as a teenage robot. The story of my life as a teenage robot. My teenage robot life.
What?
I don't
Kind
like
of good
it.
part.
I don't
You
like
don't
this one.
like it? I kind of fuck with it. The thing is weird about this, I realize, is this robot girl has like a tube top and a miniskirt and a flathead screw belly button. It's very strange.
Yeah, this feel like it even looks like it's from like the 60s or 70s.
I think it's the vibe they're going for.
Yeah, I like the art
Yeah.
style. This song and the premise, I'm not sure. I don't really like this song, dude. It's kind of
Yeah.
flat.
All right, well, let's go on to the next one here, which is My Dad, the Rock Star. Let's see if it beats My Life as a Teenage Robot. Are you ready?
Shouldn't be too hard. Let's see.
It's so hard just to feel normal when everyone is completely paranormal and everything is totally who sing. Sometimes it gets unbearable, but mostly I feel unbelievable. And I'm a freak, 'cause my dad is a rock star, yeah.
Okay.
My dad is a rock star. That's it, the party's over. Turn off the lights, I'm leaving the stage. I just wanna get a little more control, so nobody can tell me what to do. Sometimes it gets unbearable, but mostly I feel unbelievable. I'm a
Why does the dad have cleavage?
rock star, yeah.
I don't know.
Dad is a rock star, yeah, yeah.
That's like a classic there. Plugging in the title of the show. I feel like I've seen that. Oh, produced by Gene Simmons? That's funny. Okay.
These might be the two weakest songs.
Yeah, this song's ass. I honestly like the Teenage Robot one.
I would go
more than
Teenage
this.
Robot over this. That one was.
This song's ass. And the show looks ass. Like, this looks off. So, Teenage Robot looks like it'd be a good show. So,
Oh my
But okay.
god. Malcolm in
Okay,
the Middle
so-
getting a free pass despite being disappointed.
I know. I mean, I feel like maybe there's a version that does go better. So, I'm curious. So,
All right.
we'll have to look it up. So, but yeah, all right. So now we're back to the start here, and we've got, let me check here.
Scooby-Doo versus Total Drama Island.
Scooby-Doo versus Total Drama Island. Do we need a repeat of these, or can you remember them pretty well to figure out which one you think is the best? Because I personally would go, Total Drama Island was a banger, but I personally would go as What's New Scooby-Doo.
I was leaning Scooby-Doo. So let's just do that. I think Scooby-Doo. These are both really good. It's Total Drama got kind of screwed.
Yeah. So Total Drama, I feel like it should have been placed down and replaced like My Life as a Teenage Robot or My Dad the
Yeah.
Rock Star.
We know
so
Beyblade. We know Beyblade.
Yeah, so Hi Puffy Amiyumi, get the fuck out of here. Beyblade. Beyblade ahead. The Beyblade song was so
awesome.
good. That's crazy. Honestly, was unexpected.
Dude, Phineas and Ferb versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a tough one.
That is a tough one. The Yu-Gi-Oh one's good. The Phineas and Ferb one, I do like hearing Jarrett's vocals on there, like so prominently, and it's very fun. And I think it's a better produced song. I'd go with Phineas and Ferb. I'd go with Bowling for Phineas and Ferb over Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, even though I love the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Damn,
GX.
man, I wish Yu-Gi-Oh! Is down. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if Yu-Gi-Oh! Is down below. It'd have to go against this anyway, but I agree.
Yeah.
I think the Phineas and Ferb, it actually feels like a real song because it kind of is, but
yeah, it's also like a fun. It's a good way to do like a cartoon theme song too.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got My Life as a Teenage Robot versus Malcolm in the Middle. I'd still lean Malcolm.
I agree
On this one. Yeah. Okay, so now we're moving up to some big hitters here.
Oh.
All right, so we're moving Malcolm in the Middle on over My Life as a Teenage Robot, and now we've got a big question here, which is the What's New Scooby-Doo theme song up against the Beyblade theme song, which is pretty tough. The Scooby-Doo one's beloved, and it's super catchy, but the Beyblade one came out of nowhere. It was like a Lawrence Arms sounding and stuff like that, which is crazy. Do we need to hear a snippet of each of them?
yeah, let's do it. And I messed up the bracket. I put the shapes the wrong way, so people are confused at home. It's Scooby-Doo. The left side's going against the right side. I did mess it up. But yeah,
okay.
let's hear. Let me pull our little television set back up here.
Oh, hold on. Let me get it loaded here.
And
Oops.
let's go. All right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Coming after you, you're gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo, we're traveling after you. What's the Scooby-Doo? What's the Scooby-Doo? Gotta follow you, you're gonna solve that mystery.
We got a good vibe there. So it goes.
It's
into
really good.
No. It's really good. So we'll switch over to Let me switch over to Beyblade. Give me 1 second here. All right, Beyblade's up. Are you ready?
Yep.
Picking up speed, running out of time, going
Man.
red. It's a way of life. You gotta fall down and need crowd to get back up again. Let's Beyblade.
All right, it's pretty tough. I'm still not sure. So, man,
I think
what's
I
this-
like the Scooby-Doo one slightly better. Like I think
Y-
Beyblade
Yeah.
caught me off guard, but I feel like
the Scooby-Doo one works better as a theme. It's more catchy too. Like the Beyblade one's more of like it's a good song. Like it could be like if this was like a B-side Lawrence Arm track
yeah.
or something, I'd be like, oh, it's a pretty good song. But yeah, I think the Simple Plan one works better as like a theme song as well. And it's just so yeah, we'll move on. Scooby-Doo. Oh man, that's tough. But next up, we've got
Hold on.
all right, so Scooby-Doo is moving on. It overcame a Titan. That was the Beyblade intro. Which, don't get me wrong, Beyblade intro is like actually like a good song. So, but next up, we've got obviously Bowling for Soup's Phineas and Ferb theme up against Malcolm in the Middle. And I think we're going with the Phineas and Ferb here. Yeah, I mean, I thought the Malcolm in the Middle would be a better matchup against Phineas and Ferb, but I think you're right. I think it sounded it's not as good as I remember. It's still good. It's still good. Just not as good as I remembered. So. And here we are.
I didn't want to end up with Simple Plan versus Bowling for Soup. It just like happened that way.
They're good. They're the best. They're the two like actual bands behind these.
That's what I was getting. These are professional musicians.
Professional musicians.
I guess they all are technically.
Yeah, I mean, like, but real bands that had to write really catchy songs. I mean, not saying like some of these aren't real bands. I don't know who's behind a lot of these. So, but it seems like a lot of these are kind of like commissioned studio theme songs.
Yeah.
So which I guess these were as well. But.
Where are you leaning here?
So I love the Phineas and Ferb theme song. I saw Bowling for Soup playing live, but I'm still leaning at Simple Plan and Scooby-Doo. I think it's just too iconic. I don't think it can be beat. I think it probably is like the best of these here. I think it's a little more catchy. The Bowling for Soup one is fun, a little wackier, does a little different stuff, but I think the Simple Plan, that's where I'm leaning. Where are you leaning at?
It's just like I like Bowling for Soup way more than I like Simple Plan. But
yeah, same.
I agree. I think I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
I think the Scooby-Doo song is the best one on here. So
yeah, I think it is. I think it's true. I mean, the Phineas and Ferb one's super close. You know what I mean? So
there we go. Nice pixelated winner thing for you guys.
Perfect. So the winner, the greatest pop punk kid show theme song is "What's New Scooby-Doo." Congratulations to Simple Plan. This was,
dude. So real fast though, yeah, we'll do our congratulations, of course. If you guys are watching this, like, I'll be honest, I am not a cartoon or TV show person. So if we're missing any, I would love to do part 2 of this live. This was super fun. So if there's some bangers we missed, just comment them. If we can get 16 more, Elliot, you be down for part 2, right?
Yeah, I'm down to do a bracket of anything. We do a bracket of toast. So no, but this was
Pumpernickel toast S tier.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, or marble. We'll do marble then. Compromise.
All right. That sounds good. So yeah, Simple Plan has won. They are the winner, and yeah, this was definitely fun. So definitely, like, if you guys grew up with these shows, or if you're like flabbergasted by our decision to pick one theme song over another theme song, let us know down below. Make sure it is angry and unhinged and long.
Please be nice.
I want paragraphs.
I turned off
anger.
Comment notifications on my phone from the Blink-182 fans, who are the angriest people on earth. So I am no longer reading comments, but
I'll read your comments. I'll probably argue with you too. But yeah, I guess we'll end it here, John. So thanks for doing this.
I love this. This is like the best way to start a Saturday morning. I love it.
No, it's really good. So watch a bunch of cartoon themes. So it was fun. So anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, so guys, if you like this video, make sure and thumbs up so we know to do more silly stuff like this. This was a blast. It's Saturday morning, so we're doing something in the spirit of the day. If you want to support the channel, there's a link down below to the limited run store. There's lots of cool stuff there. I'm going to be launching 2 new pre-orders very soon for some cool punk rock bands. The latest thing we've done here is the Bad Year CD Moan Chorus. Is for fans of like Kerplunk era Green Day. It's really badass. There is a 50% off code in the Discord for this, and I throw in tons of stickers. So if you want to support the channel, you can do so with the link down below. And while you're down there, join our Discord. We take ideas all the time for episodes, and we have 24/7 discussion with other people who like punk rock. There's always new bands getting posted there, new videos, and just like general discussion. We've got off topic for like fantasy football or whatever's going on in your life. So if you want to come hang out, there's a link to the Discord down below. But yeah, Elliot, anything else? We're ready to get out of here.
Nope, man. So what's new, Scooby-Doo? Coming after you. Peace out, guys.